Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a general reading, so please do take whatever does resonate with you and simply leave the rest of it aside. Now, if you do have any questions you would like to contact me, please do so. I have all of my information right below into the YouTube description box, so maybe contact, maybe for a reading. Everything is there, so please do check that out. And if you do wish to contact me, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. Also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel, please do take a brief moment of your time to click the subscribe button, and I would be mostly grateful. So I do thank you in advance. So with no further ado, let's begin this reading. These are messages from Spirit for you. I do have 4 of them here. You take whatever's good for you and you leave the rest of them aside. So let's begin. Let's reveal. We have knowledge. We have the Seneschal, we also have the 6 of Fire, and we have the Counselor over here. So let's start this off with the knowledge. And voila. So the knowledge is representing learning, but gone a little bit awry, so not going all that well. It's knowledge that is imposed. That is not factual or even accurate. Now, this is knowledge that indoctrinates. It's knowledge that does not empower, but instead it subjugates and it imprisons you. This knowledge is founded in religion, in culture, in traditions that simply no longer have a place into our modern world. So, are you impeding your own development by blindly following what you have been told to believe in your life? Look to what you have been taught by others, and please question it. There are traditions that honor, there's traditions that dishonor. There is knowledge that impedes and restricts, and there is knowledge that simply sets you free and empowers you. The knowledge message represents the necessity of you of learning the difference and having that courage to defy that tradition and relegate any old paradigms of the past. So very important to look at that. So this was all about the knowledge. We're now going to move on over to your following. Here we have the 12th of Earth. Now, let me begin this by asking you a question. Is your loyalty to another person blinding you to their true nature and to their intentions? Is it creating tension in your relationships with others? Maybe you're blindly following another's lead and embracing what could be seen as a pack type mentality. So right now, Spirit would truly like you to ask yourself, are you, if you could do harm to another because the one that you serve asks you to, are you willing to sacrifice your own integrity and your reputation in order to serve or to follow a person who may not have your best interest at heart? So this is what Spirit is asking you to do here. Spirit asks that you do not follow blindly. You need to question everything. You need to look to the reasons. You need to look to the reasons and to the motives that are behind your chosen leader's actions. And then you need to ask yourself if you are serving them for the greater good or if you're doing it for their own good. Let's move on over to your following message over here. All right, so over here we have the 6 of Fire. Now, whenever you do receive the 6 of Fire, it may represent a certain unwillingness, maybe an unwillingness to come to the discussion table and to resolve a problem that is not always affecting you, but those who are around you also. You would rather maybe fight and win than to give an inch. Now, compromise might not be in your vocabulary right now. This message, and this is not going to be for everybody what I'm going to say here, but this message often comes up when there's pending legal situations where there's rules or laws that have been broken, and as a result, harm has been done to another. Now, If you feel that you are justified and that the party who has wronged you should be held account, you need to understand that at this time, your actions and your demands may also hurt some innocent parties. It is time for you to put your sword down. It is time for you to step away from the fight. Not just for your own sake, but for the benefit of those who are caught up in the same war that waging right now. I'm so sorry. Now, whether this war is with another or there's an internal conflict that you're, waging within, now is simply the time for you to end it. Spirit would like you to end this right now. Try to accept that some things cannot be changed, some things simply cannot be resolved, and that sometimes the better person is simply the one who walks away. As difficult as that may be, that might just be your solution. Moving over now to the counselor. Now, the counselor is about questioning your emotions, looking beyond the words of emotions. It's mixed, it's confused emotions. It's listening. It's a counselor. It's a need to listen. It's seeking that objective counsel. It's also about quite an emotional complex situation, maybe a little bit of a lack of empathy going on here. You have to be receptive also, but not rejecting. And let me ask you, are feelings preventing a resolution here perhaps? So, when you receive this message by Spirit, this can signify a lack of empathy, a lack of understanding, maybe even a lack of, maybe an unwillingness to listen and to hear what's being said when yours or another feelings are concerned. Are you being maybe unsympathetic and rigid when compassion is needed? Are you allowing your feelings to get in the way of a resolution or of forgiveness? Are you allowing your feelings to make you deaf and blind to another person's thoughts and to their feelings? So these are all questions that you must ask yourself. And you also have to be receptive instead of rejecting, as I said into the beginning. You don't have to agree. You do not. But at this time, it is so very important you to simply listen. This message by Spirit is calling on you to remain objective and to remain at all times empathetic into this situation that you're in right now. And this does conclude this reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that it brought you some interesting messages that you will be able to use. If you do have any questions, you would like to contact me, please do so. It will be my great pleasure to assist you. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe. And I wish you a beautiful day. Thank you so much for being there. And I'll see you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.